crap, man. And that's what, 55 years ago?
It says inflatable tanks used during World War II as decoy. This is History Photograph posted this. In 1944, the U.S. created the first tactical deception tank. Wait, I'm sorry. First Tactical Deception Unit, aka Ghost Army, to fool the Nazis during World War II. The unit consisted of 1,023 hand-picked soldiers, 82 officers, sound effects, fake orders via radio, and inflatable tanks and jeeps. The U.S. Army also hired artists, photographers, and fashion designers to amplify their realism. Together, they were able to simulate an army of approximately 30,000 strong. The Ghost Army began putting on traveling road shows. Hold on. A few months after D-Day in France until the end of the war. In total, they staged 20 missions across the front lines of France. After the war, the Ghost Army was kept a military secret for 40 years until it was declassified in 1996. That's interesting, huh?
Dude, psychological warfare, man.
Yeah, how much of that do they do now with the
How
fake
many
stuff?
how many movies, how many historical times have you seen them putting the helmets of the dead and spears against the wall to make it look like there's more defenders? It's the same thing, just with better props, or
Yeah,
props
man.
that didn't come from dead people, which makes it, a happier story at least.
Let me read this comment. It says, it was the British who originally put this concept together long before D-Day as part of the British Army's Operation Bertram, staged in 1942, used camouflage and more than 2,000 dummy vehicles to convince the Germans that the British were strengthening a position in the south and to conceal British mobilization in the north, according to the website History of War. It was also repeated prior to D-Day to fool the Germans. The invasion would land on Calais. They're British soldiers in the video. So yeah, so I wonder, like, in what you're saying, like, they probably just updated this. How updated is it now?
Hey, here's what I'm going to say about that. The original post guy posts like proof. And this guy's just saying, "Oh, the British really did it first," with no links.
Yeah, I always
So
gotta.
I'm not gonna say no, that didn't happen, but please show me sources sometimes. If you're just gonna naysay it, show me a source.
Yeah, especially if you're on a page like this one, because this particular page is they try to stay pretty factual.
This is one of those places where your knowledge and nerd cred is your big schlong. I mean, the whole idea is I'm smarter than you here. Oh, here's the sources. The sources are the whipping it around and smacking them in the head with it,
Yeah, but I guess I'm
that
I guess
extra
I'm a
3 inches
nerd
on that tape measure.
because yeah, I really like this is on my scroll. I follow this page, so that's the reason why this is even here because I saw it and I was like, that's pretty cool. The views and events expressed here are totally whacked and are not necessarily the views of anyone.
Choose your destiny.